Welcome aboard Royal Caribbean's Enchantment of the Seas. This is Kelly with Kelly and Vanessa Travel, and welcome to our channel. In this video, we're going to do a deck-by-deck tour of Royal Caribbean's second oldest Vision class ship, Enchantment of the Seas. Enchantment of the Seas entered service in 1997. When Enchantment of the Seas entered service, she was 916 feet long and weighed 74,000 gross tons. In 2005, Enchantment of the Seas was overhauled. Part of the overhaul included stretching the vessel by cutting it into midship and adding a 73-foot-long section. Enchantment of the Seas entered dry dock in Rotterdam on May 15, 2005. The mid-body extension section was built ahead of time, allowing the construction to be done in just over a month. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us bring you more content like this. Enchantment of the Seas resumed service on July 7, 2005, less than 2 months after entering dry dock. The new section added 151 new passenger cabins and increased her to 82,910 gross tons, 989 feet long, and a maximum capacity of 2,400 guests, making Enchantment of the Seas the largest of the 4 active Vision class ships. Now let's start off with a room tour before we give you a deck-by-deck tour of Royal Caribbean's Enchantment of the Seas. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. Now let's go aboard. Okay, this is interior stateroom 2555. And as we walk in, you can see they have the bed set up in a king-size configuration. If you like, you can have these beds split into 2 singles, which actually works better in these rooms since the rooms are a little small, and if you have those split, it gives you much more room in the stateroom. There's 2 end tables on either side. And a nice vanity that has lots of storage. Full-length mirror and TV with a small couch. And the closet space is really nice on these ships. And you've got a personal safe there. And the bathroom, which is standard bathroom for most of these cruise ships. The only thing that these ships have that we don't like is a shower curtain. We actually bring our own shower curtain and put them up. Now let's go to the first floor. The only thing that's on the first floor really is the area where you can go for when you have shore excursions to exit the ship, and then also to the medical facility is located here as well. So if you have any issues while on board, this is where you would go, to deck 1. Now we're on deck 2, and the only thing that is on deck 2 on Enchantment of Seas is strictly staterooms. There's no other guest areas other than staterooms. Deck 3 is the same configuration. It is staterooms only. Deck 4 is where the guest areas really begin on Enchantment of the Seas. This is where you'll find the main floor of the dining room. As we come out of the dining room, we enter the life of the ship, which is the centrum. This is the center part of the ship where all kinds of activities happen throughout your cruise. The nice thing about these Vision class ships is that the centrums are really large, have a lot of seating. There's a really nice bar here called the R bar. And it really is a central hub of activities on the ship. The centrum extends up way up into the ceiling, so it gives you a nice open, airy feeling. Now, just past the centrum, Deck 4 does have staterooms that run towards the front of the ship. Now we continue up to Deck 5. And this is where you'll find the second level to the main dining room. As we head back into the centrum from the second level of the main dining room on Deck 5, this is an area of the ship where you will find the guest services desk and also the shore excursions desk to help you with any shore excursions that you've selected while on board. There is also an ATM machine on board in case you need cash during your sailing. As you leave the centrum, you'll enter into a very unique area on board Enchantment of the Seas, and that is boleros. Boleros can only be found on this Vision class ship as it was a direct result of the lengthening project. This is really a nice place to come as they have activities throughout the day, live music at night, and it's generally just a good place to hang out and relax. And from boleros, we enter into the casino. And just outside of the casino is the first level of the theater. Located between the casino and the theater is access to the Promenade that's on deck 5. This is a really good place to go for walks or just get some fresh air. They do have a walking track that is up on deck 10, but this area tends to be a lot less crowded and you're a little closer to the water as well. It makes for great views and a great place to come for sunrise or sunset. Now on to deck 6. There is a lot of activities and events that happen on deck 6. And also, the only onboard specialty restaurant, Chops Grill, is located on deck 6. The one thing that I really enjoy about this Chops restaurant are the views. They're just spectacular. Just on the opposite side of the ship is the schooner bar. This is also a central hub of activity on Enchantment with all kinds of trivia that's played here and nightly entertainment. Great social area on board and a staple of all Royal Caribbean ships. Another nice area on board is the Spotlight Lounge. There are a lot of activities that take place here in the Spotlight Lounge. This is where they hold the art auction, which they had set up for this morning. There's various game shows and some nightly entertainment, as well as karaoke that's done here in the Spotlight Lounge. This is also a really good place to come sit and relax during the daytime and have wonderful views out of the back of the ship. It's really a kind of a hidden area and you won't find a lot of people. Now back out to the centrum on deck 6 is where you will find the coffee bar, Cafe Latitudes, and also the area where they have a small library. And this is also where you'll find Voom internet services and a small internet cafe. If you have the soda package, this is where you can come for your refills. And this is also where Next Cruise is located, to where you can book your next cruise on board. As you can see, this is where the photo gallery and the art gallery is located. Deck 6 is also where you will find the Royal Shops, which is the onboard shopping mall. On the front of deck 6, just outside of the shopping mall, will be the second level of the theater. Now up to deck 7 is where we're going to begin more areas of the ship that just contain staterooms. Deck 8 also just contains staterooms. Now on to deck 9, which tends to be one of the busier decks on board because on the front of the ship it contains the windjammer. Good morning, Miss Washy Washy.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Living my best life.
That's great.
Thank you.
Just outside the windjammer is access to the pool deck. Another result of the lengthening of Enchantment is the increased pool deck, which is one of the largest of any of the ships that's currently sailing with the Royal Caribbean. It has 2 full-size pools, a kid's splash zone, and 4 hot tubs. It also has a bar that's there at the front of the pool deck, and also has a really nice sky bar that is contained underneath those 2 bridges. The 2 bridges there is where the new section was inserted into the ship. And here's this nice sky bar. And just off of the pool deck is the popular solarium. This is the adult-only pool area. It's enclosed, so it's temperature controlled. And also has 2 hot tubs and a swimming pool, and very comfortable chairs. There is also a bar in here as well. Another nice thing about the solarium is the small cafe that they have back here that serves breakfast, lunch, and late night snacks. It also contains a nice salad bar and drink stations and coffee. Just off of the solarium in the back of the ship is the day spa. Deck 10 contains the sun deck and also the walking track that's outside around the pool, and also hosts various outdoor activities like shuffleboard. They have a small tennis court set up. Unfortunately, we could not access the deck due to high winds that morning. And finally, we have made it to deck 11, which is at the top of the ship, to the Viking Crown Lounge. Again, this is a really nice area to come set, look out, see the views, have a nice drink. And in the evenings, they have various functions, mainly disco at night, and has a fantastic bar and bar staff, and just overall great place to come and relax while you're on your cruise vacation. Now up to deck 12, which is the very top deck. This contains the Crown Lounge. So if you are Diamond or above with Royal Caribbean's Crown and Anchor Society, this is a place to come rest and relax. They have afternoon snacks and drinks. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Enchantment of the Seas. It really is a fantastic ship. If you would, please like and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. And thank you very much for watching.